Once you have an official verified seller account on classic.com, you will have access to your dealer dashboard. The way to access that is from anywhere on classic.com. You can click your garage, and in the navigation in your garage, you'll see a link to your partner dashboard. For the example in this demo, I am logged in as Classic Motors. So here, once you log in, you'll be able to see for your dealership a quick recap of the metrics in the last 30 days. So you can use up here to select what time frame you want to see your data in. You can see the last day, the last 7 days, 30 days, 90 days. One of the things to remember is that this is always based on, it's 24 hours delays. So this is 30 days, including yesterday. It doesn't include today. So in the past 30 days, 812 potential buyers have viewed our listings. We've had 10 website referrals to our website and 2 direct leads. We can dig into that here, and we can see the number of impressions that gotten and a chart of those impressions. Impressions mean that the listing was shown to someone on classic.com. That could be in a search result. It could be in a market result. In the last 30 days, it's been shown to 58,000 people, and then it's been viewed 812 times. View means that that person has clicked on the listing and viewed it specifically. And then leads, we've gotten 2, which means that that is actual contact information that's been sent to us for these vehicles in the last 30 days. And if we look at the chart, we can see that that came in on June 1st and on June 13th. So these leads are also sent to us via email when they happen, but you can always see them in your dashboard. Then if we go back up and we go to our dashboard, we can further explore listings in the past 30 days. We have 6 cars that are for sale, 1 that is recently sold, and then 6 that are showing as our last asking price because they're no longer available, but we're still getting views and referrals based on the results of those listings. So you can see here, we have Ford Shelby that's for sale. It was added in November 2024, and in the last 30 days, it has 11,600 impressions, 479 views. We've gotten 5 referrals. As we scroll down, we can dig into that for each of the cars. I want to dig a little bit further into this Turbo. This Turbo we have listed for sale. It's a 1978 Porsche Turbo. If I want to view the actual public listing, I can click here, and it'll show me exactly what this listing looks like on classic.com. It's currently listed for sale, has our logo, has our hero image. It has all of our photos here in the photo gallery, and it has the information about us as the seller, has the market information and the vehicle history and a few of the comps. We can click more into the comps to see the comps for that car. If I go back to my tab where I'm inside the dashboard, I can now see more information about that car. You can see pricing very specific to your vehicle and compared to the comps and the market information that is in Classic right now. So for this 1978 Porsche Turbo, this is in the Turbo 911 Turbo Coupe market for a 3.3 liter 930. If I want to actually view that market, I can open it up and I can see, okay, this is the market that this car is in. There's currently 18 of them for sale, and I can see mine right here. So from Classic Motors, this Porsche Turbo, this is the one that we're looking at. And there are some others here for sale from our other verified sellers. So if I go back, the pricing on my dashboard actually tells me more about the comps for my vehicle. So my vehicle I have listed for $245,000. This is telling me that that is high based on the recommended comps range based on the data in our website. So data in our website says this should be somewhere between 168 and 196. We have it high. That is due to some specific factors for our vehicle. We are okay waiting for the right buyer for it. If I want to look more specifically and say, okay, how does it compare to other cars that are for sale? I can see right here that there are 3 cars for sale right now that are at or above the same price as me, but there's many more over near this comps range, right? So I can see how many of them are for sale over here. And again, I can add in, start to see the solds and start to see where that comps range comes from. As I scroll down, I can see a little bit more insights into the actual market. So for the turbo market right now, the number of market follows that is specific to classic.com, the interest in this vehicle is down slightly over the last 30 days. Nothing alarming. It just means that we've seen less people show new interest in these vehicles. And then listing views versus the market average, this shows how many views my car is getting versus other cars in the market. I'm getting a low number of views here. That's likely because I am priced high, which I know, and more views are happening for some of those lower priced cars for one reason or another, I would assume. I can also dig in here again to see the 18 listings for sale. 2 of them are from private sellers, 13 are from dealers, and 3 are from auctions. There's an 8 new this month. That also may be a reason that my views are lower because my listing is a bit older. And so the new listings may be getting more views. And again, I can go here and see all the listings for sale if I'd like. And then I can scroll down. Now, one of the reasons that we do have our car priced a little bit higher is because it has a very low mileage. And this comps chart does show that. So this shows basically for all of the data in classic.com, what is the price and what is the mileage for the listings. You can see ours is on the side of lower mileage and it is higher priced. But it's not the highest, right? There's others in here. As you keep scrolling down, you can get even more specific into the comps that are in the database that are most relevant to this vehicle. So you scroll here, you can see this is where my vehicle is listed, and there's comps in the database that are higher than mine. There's comps that are lower, but the comps range that the algorithm does recommend is lower than what my current price is. This is what this is based on, right? So these comps are shown in relevance score. There's a 98% relevant comp for my vehicle that was sold very recently in April 2025 for $140,000. So we can see why the comps range is closer to $140,000 than my asking price. The relevance means that it matches the key specs of my vehicle. So we know that this is a very highly relevant comp to my vehicle. In here, 197 for a 95%. So you can just keep scrolling. And if you want to view more information about the comps, if you're like, okay, let me see this one, you can click into it. And then you can see more information about what this vehicle is. So this is, it's a 9,000 mile manual, highly original. And it was sold by P-Car Market for $197 back in November, right? So I can look more into that comp. I can go down, and so I can explore the pricing for this vehicle. This can come in handy, obviously, while you are speaking to a potential buyer. If they are, coming back and saying, that they want to offer a different price, you can use the comps and direct them to classic.com to see the comps as to, why the pricing that you're asking is relevant and to see more recent prices for that. Now, for this listing, you can also see the activity for it in the past 30 days, in the past week, in the past day, very similar to what we did earlier, but you can see it specifically for this car. So specifically for this car in the last 30 days, it's had 600 impressions, 12 views, 1 lead, and I can go in and I can see that lead actually came in earlier today that I need to follow up with. Please let us know if you have any questions about how your dashboard works, or if you'd like someone to walk you through the metrics of your dashboard. We are here to help. You can reach us at partnersupport@classic.com. That's all one word, partnersupport@classic.com. We look forward to hearing from you.